Namaskaram. My name is Kokkonda Prithvipatrao. I'm contesting in this elections as an independent candidate from Sherlingampalli constituency, and my symbol is laptop. This video is for the residents of Sherlingampalli constituency. This constituency is the largest constituency in the Telangana with more than 630 polling booths and 7.5 lakh votes, and this is the largest contributor of economy to the state with all that high-tech city and the IT hub. Can you guess what is the voting percentage here? It is just 35%. And in this 35% also, 84% of this votes are contributed by the economically vulnerable sections, like those who are day-to-day wage labor, or above poverty line or below poverty line, all that, that near to that. So-called not so greatly educated or that thing. And only a very bare minimum percentage is from actually the educated and so-called economically well segment. Not even, it's a 15-16%, something like that. Now, why these people are not turning up to vote? That's the biggest concern. Actually, I'm contesting mainly for that reason, because our future and our nation's future can be destroyed by casting a vote to the wrong person. Same, our future and our nation's future can be destroyed by not voting to the right person. We all must vote, and to the right people. So even if we don't vote also, it is going to affect in a large way. Now you can see in this constituency whose fate is in the hands of whose. So-called educated, economically surplus, their children's fate as well as their family fate is actually decided by the people who are not that educated or not that economically sound. Is this right? How much impact it's going to have on a society? When a competent and empowered person, if you don't come out and vote, then where is the point that they have a right to, blame someone who is taking freebies and, casting vote? Technically, I'm telling, even if these freebies are not being given by any of the party, कल के टाइम पे अगर सब के सब पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज डिसाइड कर दिया हम कुछ न कुछ भी फ्रीबीज नहीं देंगे बोले, तो फिर भी ये बंदे जाके वोट डालेंगे. जो आप लोग ज़्यादा लोग बोलते ना, ये पैसे लेके ये बीर बिरयानी और चंद पैसों के लिए वोट डालते बोल के, उनके लिए वोट इतनी अहमियत है. आपने गांव में यहाँ वहाँ देखे होंगे, even a person of 80, 90, 95, 100 years old also, that elderly person, they will go and cast their vote. And they say, why are you voting at this age? Will it make any difference in your life? They say, नहीं बेटा, वोट नहीं डाले तो आदमी मर गया जैसा, वोट डालना है. यहाँ पता नहीं क्यों वोट नहीं डालते. यहाँ पता नहीं, इनके पास उतना टाइम नहीं है कि कुछ सेंसिटिव इश्यूज को वो अपना रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मान ले. जैसे अच्छा खासा था सेक्रेटेरिएट, बट उसको गिरा के 200 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट बोल के उसको 1800 करोड़ तक बना के जब लॉन्च करते, इतना वेरिएशन क्यों है ये प्रोजेक्ट में? किसका पैसा जा रहा है कोई नहीं सोचता शायद. So 35,000 was the initial project cost which was submitted by the government about this Kaleshwaram, and it went to 1 lakh plus. Now CAG report says it is 1.52 lakh crores it is going to touch to finish that project. And that project already, now it is in the doldrums. Already उसके pillars नीचे जाने लगे. तो कितना एस्केलेशन है गवर्नमेंट का. हर एक अभी ये जो पॉलिटिशियंस का हर एक अपना प्रोजेक्ट बता रहा क्या है, कितना जा रहा है, हाउ मेनी, व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ हाइक, ये सब किसका पैसा जा रहा है. व्हाई दिस पीपल आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट इट. व्हाई दिस पीपल आर नॉट थिंकिंग, आर हैविंग ए पेन. When the incident happened that a minor girl was raped by the grandson and his friends of a home minister. Why don't they feel sensitive that that kid is not their daughter or not their sister? Why they are not coming out and vote? Why they are not coming out and voting when the roads are not so great, the traffic jam is high, जो नाले में बच्चे गिर के मर जा रहे, when during the flooding, when the manholes have been opened, वहाँ बच्चे गिर के मर जा रहे. क्यों ये बंदे क्यों सेंसिटिव नहीं है, सोच के नहीं यार इसका सिचुएशन चेंज करेंगे, अच्छे आदमी को सेलेक्ट करेंगे, इलेक्ट कर लेंगे, क्यों नहीं सोचते. आपको पता है यहाँ का ब्यूरोक्रेसी, जो यहाँ का सीएम है, उनका जो चीफ सेक्रेटरी का चाय पानी का बिल 82 करोड़ है एक साल का. वो इनको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ऐसे 14 लोग रिटायर होने के बाद भी एडवाइजर्स के पोजीशन पे यही गवर्नमेंट में काम कर रहे. क्यों कर रहे? कितना घोटाला है. यही जो हाईएस्ट कोर्ट कॉन्टेम्प्ट केसेस यही है. ये जो सेक्रेटरी चीफ सेक्रेटरी बोलते ना, उसका अराउंड 300 प्लस कोर्ट कॉन्टेम्प्ट्स है. टोटल ओवरऑल 18,000 प्लस कोर्ट कॉन्टेम्प्ट्स by different bureaucrats. Is this not going to pain them? There are news, which I read. Around 72,000 files were pending in CM farmhouse. You know about our CM? He did not turn up for almost 9 years to the secretariat. There was zero connect with the people. Even he did not allow the bureaucrats to meet him. He did not allow, he was not accessible to his own ministers, his own political, elected people, nor even to the, अरे वो सब छोड़ो, कॉमन बंदों को तो छोड़ दीजिए. इवन प्राइम मिनिस्टर आए तो भी उन्होंने जाके मिले नहीं. That sort of he was every time with, most of his time was spent in the farmhouse, and you can file an RTI and know what is his cost of his, how much he costed to the state for his travel to the farmhouse with such a big convoys. Okay, 40-50 गाड़ियों से लेके रेगुलरली फार्म हाउस जाओ, हफ्ते में 2-3 दिन वहीं रहो, फिर आ जाओ, फिर प्रगति भवन में जाके बैठो, और वो जब बुलाएगा तभी कोई जाना है उनसे मिलने के लिए. तो ऐसे रात चलाया था. उसके लिए कोई सेंसिटिव नहीं है आपको, कोई भी फीलिंग नहीं है आपको. ये कैसे, if he doesn't vote, how are we going to stop these people? यहाँ विदाउट वाइस चांसलर्स 3.5 years तक यूनिवर्सिटीज चला है. काफी कुछ यूनिवर्सिटीज में 30-35% भी स्टाफ नहीं है. And most of the universities have become a poultry farms like. And most of the youth who are studying in these educational institutions here in the higher education, they are unemployed. Only एक IT में जो jobs है उसको दिखा के चला रहे. Entire colleges, entire universities. There are hardly any campus placements in any other sector. Why these people are not concerned about it? Why they don't want to change by going out and casting a vote? They may be not aware, or they may be taking light that there are around 5 crore cases are pending in our courts, and 1.69 lakh cases are, since last 30 years they are pending. And there are lakhs of people. I think 3/4 of the people who are in the prison are under trial. These people are least bothered. After this Dharani came, there are 12 lakh cases have been raised, only related to Dharani, how the land was grabbed. Why this state and the neighboring state, Andhra Pradesh, around 60 to 70% of the land is only with 2 communities. Why these people are not so concerned about it? They need to really think on it. If they don't come forward and vote, definitely it is going to affect their own families, their own children. Okay, my point is, why are these people are not sensitive when the money contributed by the central government came to the sarpanches for the village welfares? That was taken back by the state government, so-called current elected, this government, and took back that money, by which a lot of sarpanches even they have committed the suicides. Why these people are not thinking so-called educated? Is it not their responsibility to come forward and vote? When they are going to vote? Actually, what they are doing on the day, they have a time to go to movies by spending thousands of rupees and spending, they can afford to spend 3 to 4 hours for a third class movie also. They have a time to go and, see the concerts, music concerts, and the cricket games and so many things. Why not once in a 5 year they can go out and cast their vote? This is really a big concern. I really urge these residential welfare associations in this area, those apartments, gated communities and all, please encourage all the eligible people who are having a vote, ask them to go and vote. If they don't vote also, you take some serious action on them. All the IT companies, okay, all the organizations, have a check how many of your employees have really casted their vote, and who had not casted their vote also, give them a show cause notice or stop their salary for a month. I think then only these people are going to go out and vote. Voting is the important thing. That is the responsibility of a civil society. I urge every individual who is 18 and above and have a voter card, this time I want all of them to go and vote, because even if you don't vote also, you are actually contributor of that problem. That minor girl rape, that sort of an incident, you are also part of it because you have not stopped it. That sort of a rogues to come into the politics. Are you going to become a part of a problem, or are you going to become a part of a solution? It is up to you. So please do vote. And my election symbol is laptop. If you think I'm talking something sense, I'm talking something meaningful, do cast your vote to the laptop. And to know more about me, please do subscribe to this channel, and you can see a lot of my videos. You can come to know what philanthropic activities I have done and what sort of reforms I have done, and my educational qualification, my intention, and everything. You can come to know. If you feel I'm somewhere, going to add value toward this thing, your constituency. Please do cast your vote to laptop. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Namaste.